Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael statue from the Good Smile Company, based on the artwork of James Jean. That's right, we're taking a look at the third statue in this lineup. I've already looked at both Leonardo and Michelangelo, and I absolutely love these pieces. So let's go ahead and check out my favorite turtle, Raphael. Now, as you can see, they come in really nice, fully enclosed boxes. The boxes are really nice, really sturdy, very well made, have a great image of the statue right there on the front of the box, along with the TMNT logo in the lower corner there. And if you rotate that around on the side, you can see an image of the artwork by James Jean that these particular statues are based upon. Now, when you first open up the statue, there's some minor assembly required. There's a little sheet of instructions there that's going to guide you through the process, but it's very simple, and I'm actually going to show you how to do it here today. Very small little pieces that you have to put on here. You do have a display base, and one of the pieces that you have to put on this display base is this little kind of rod or wire that's sticking out of the side of the base. It just plugs into this little hole here. So it's very easy to kind of push it into the peg. Just be very careful because it's a little easy to bend, so you don't want to bend it or snap it while you're pressing it in there, but you can see it sticks in nice and firm, and that way it kind of adds to the overall display here. You can see there's lots of bars and wires and everything sticking out of the cracked concrete base, so it's very, very cool looking. The other thing that you're going to need to do, of course, is assemble Raphael's size. Now, in order to put these large size in his hands, his fingers are made to be popped off the statue. They're just on a little peg. So what you'll do is you'll remove the top two fingers from each hand, and you'll place those around the size like so, and then you place it back onto the hand, so that way he's holding onto the size in the proper position as he appears in that artwork. And lastly, you're just going to plug Raphael into the base. Now, the feet have unique pegs, so they're only going to plug into the holes in one way. And you can see it's a very, very tight fit, so you'll kind of have to press really hard to get it locked in place. But the good news about that is once he's on there, it's nice and sturdy, and you'll never have to pull that off again. And once you do, this is what we end up with. An amazing display piece featuring Raphael standing on top of what looks like a building top or a beat up piece of concrete that's got little rebars and wires sticking out of it. That just makes for a very, very cool display piece. Now, it's a PVC statue, so it's all a plastic, but it's a very solid and very well sculpted. Now, as you can see, it's got a pretty good size to it. So let me go ahead and bring in my tape measure here so you can see that he stands right around the 10-inch mark from the bottom of the base to the top of his side that he's holding on to there. The turtle itself, his head stops right around the 9-inch mark. So pretty good size to the overall statue here. And it feels nice and solid, very sturdy. It's got a lot of weight to it, actually, especially this base. It's a very solid feeling, so it's got a lot of weight to it. And the overall sculpt and paint deco are very cool. So let's take a closer look at all of that. Now, as I said, the statue itself is based upon a specific piece of artwork by famous artist James Jean. It's a really cool piece, and his style has been translated beautifully into this 3D sculpture here. It's a very unique look for the turtles, but they got a very kind of dark, very mean demeanor going on there, but I love it. Just look at that sculpt. I love the shape of the head that was given to him there. You got those white eyes kind of bulging out from the red bandana there. And the bandana is very long, so you can see the way it's dangling down around his neck and then kind of flowing to the side as if it's blowing in the wind. And the overall turtle itself has got the green skin, but there's a lot of variance there. A lot of great shading that you can really see that brings out all of the muscle tone, all of the definition there. And a lot of great little details as well. If we go down here and look at the knee pads, I love these. First of all, he's got the white wraps kind of going around his ankles and his toes, and also underneath the knee pads that he's wearing. And then he's got red knee pads on over that, but you can see that they're very unique. He's wearing like two different knee pads. Which is kind of a fun little design. See nice little brown straps behind that. I love the red belt that's kind of going around all the way back on the turtle shell. And the turtle shell is great. Got a very realistic, real turtle vibe to it. Great mixtures of like browns with the greens on there, and you can see all the scratches and holes as if he's done some serious battle. You know, got lots of dings on there. And his whole body's kind of like that. You can see he's got little scars and everything all throughout his body. So this is a very serious turtle, right? Raphael, of course, always been kind of the harsh one anyway. Look at all the scratches on his chest there, on the front part of his shell. It's really cool. And the size, you can see, he's got very big size. They're actually oversized, a little bit bigger than you normally see. But they have a great look to them. Very cool metallic type paint job, like a real gunmetal type look, with the loose wraps kind of around the handles there. I really like that. It's got a real nice uneven look to it, which is pretty cool. And again, nice little cuts and dings in the size themselves. So, you know, he's definitely been using these for battle. That base that I was talking about is equally as awesome with great details. First of all, I love the way that the toes are kind of clenched around the edges of the base. I think that just looks really cool. And then the base itself looks like cracked concrete there, cracked pavement. And you got pipes and wires and rebar, all kinds of cool little things sticking out of it that makes it look very, very cool. Look at all the details here. Big old broken chunk right there with all the wires and everything exposed. Just such a very unique and very cool looking statue piece that works really great for display on its own, or you can pair it up with those other statues that are based upon the James Jean artwork itself. So since I've already taken a look at both Mikey and Leo, I'm going to bring both of those statues in here just so you can see what they all look like together. Now, like I said, the statues are standalone pieces, so you can buy these and you can display them by themselves if you just want to buy your favorite turtle. And you can see that there's nothing on the bases that really connects the bases together. So while the statues do work together, they don't really fit together snugly by any means. But if you look at the artwork on the box, you can see the way they kind of are supposed to sit together, and it creates this really, really great display with Leo kind of down front and center and Mikey and Raph on either side of him. And it's a really, really gorgeous display piece. I just love this artwork. I think it transitions so well into the statue form, and these make for some very unique and very cool looking display pieces, especially for those fans of the TMNT and Raphael like me. He's my favorite turtle, and I absolutely love this piece. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael statue based on the artwork of James Jean from the Good Smile Company. Now, these are a bit on the pricey side. I believe they range upwards of $150, $160 a piece. They are imports, of course, Good Smile Company being a Japan company. So that's part of the reason that they're so expensive, but the quality is there. So while they're not going to be on everybody's budget, they're definitely worth the price, I think. They're very nicely made, and like I said, they make for an incredible display piece. You can pick them up at your comic shops or online retailers such as BigBadToyStore.com. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other TMNT or other toy reviews. Until next time, my friends.